This is Badger. I'm going to be going over the Qui-Gon Jinn Jedi squad. For this squad, as you can see, I've got a certain lineup here, but your core team is going to consist of Qui-Gon Jinn, Grandmaster Yoda, and Kadi-Mundi, if you have them unlocked. Keller and Beck, I've added to this squad because I can change him out with Qui-Gon Jinn if I'm running this team in Territory War. Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron is basically only for Grand Arena. And to make this squad basically be worth anything, you need Qui-Gon Jinn's Omicron. And if you're going to run Territory War, you'll need Keller and Beck's Omicron. So we'll start with Qui-Gon Jinn here, since he's the leader here. He gives a lot of good boosts here. Jedi allies get 30 speed, offense equal to 3 times their speed, and foresight for 2 turns at the start of each encounter, which that's going to be important for boosting your offense right out the gate. While in Grand Arena, if you have no Galactic Legends and all your characters are Jedi, instead of having 3 times their speed equal their offense boost, it's 30 times their speed. Doubled while they have foresight, so it'd be their speed times 60 times if they have foresight, which would be quite a bit. We'll look at Grandmaster Yoda, and we'll give you kind of a quick figure how much more offense that would be. He can't be defeated while the Jedi underneath them can't be defeated while Qui-Gon Jinn is active. Qui-Gon Jinn can't gain damage immunity or stealth and can't be revived. When he's defeated, all allies recover 100% health protection and gain 400% of Qui-Gon Jinn's offense. If you look over here at the mod, that's basically why I have offense on him, because I'm kind of planning that he's going to get killed, and so then he's gonna give all the other Jedi all this crazy amount of offense boost. He does have some really good tools. This Humbling Blow. You do special damage and dispel all the buffs on him. Plus you get offense up for 3 turns, which helps improve. Harmonious Assault. Call another random ally to assist. Assisting ally does 75% more damage and recovers 20% health. Another way to boost. It's Quick Strike. I mean, you get a 65% chance to remove 30% turn meter from them, and a 65% chance to gain 30% turn meter. So it can help you possibly. To give you kind of a quick look at his mods. Offense, obviously that has to be defense. This one I was just trying to get that 100 plus offense down there. Extra speed. Potency. This here probably needs I need to put a offense cross on him. Offense and 30 speed to kind of help speed him up since he's an older character. I do need to replace this. He doesn't need a potency mod. And to give you a look at his speed, he's currently sitting at 218. He could be a lot faster. I need to try to find some better mods. So for him, you know, offense, speed. Obviously, the faster you can get him, the more attacks he's going to be able to get out there. You could also, instead of having a crit chance set, you could put like health or defense if you want to try to beef up his survivability. Obviously, anything to make him more survivable is beneficial before, you know, he gets killed. And then we'll go on to Grandmaster Yoda. He is your main super damage dealer on this team. The reason why I say super, because you can literally one-shot and destroy enemy character with him under the Qui-Gon Jinn team. Go over here. I originally had him running under different Jedi, so I've had to really remod him a lot, because under like Jedi Knight Revan, you don't really need a lot of speed because he's given himself so much turn meter, and I'll show you that here in a second. He's given himself so much turn meter that, and with Jedi Knight Revan's ability to pass turns around, he needs more offense and speed under him. But you definitely still want to emphasize offense. And if you can look here, I have him up to 12,300 special offense. His speed here, 236. Let's say it was, for easy figuring, 230. If he had foresight under the Qui-Gon Jinn speed offense boost, you'd get, that'd be 230 times 60. So for easy figuring, that, you know, you'd be looking at 1,200. It should be like 1,380 if my math is right. Close to 1,400 extra offense. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, everything stacks up. You know, 1,400 more offense. If you go back under his leadership here, he gets that offense. And then, you know, if he dies, he's going to get 400% of Qui-Gon Jinn's offense, which, you know, if it's a special offense, you know, 400% of that. And then over here, you know, Cody Monday under Jedi Council gives everyone 20% more offense. And then because he's a support and Jedi, he gets an additional offense boost of 10% of his max health. Which, if you go over here to the health, 10% of that, you're looking at, you know, another 6,000 offense right there. So in essence, you know, see with Qui-Gon Jinn's boost, you're looking at, you know, getting close to 1,400. You're going to get another 6,000 from the health boost. From the 10% health translates into an offense boost. So you're looking at close to 20,000 special offense, Plus, on top of that, he gets a 20% offense boost just for the basic stat increases that Qui-Gon does. So, you know, you're looking at another 2,400. You know, you're getting up around close to somewhere between 22,000 and 23,000 special offense. Which is a lot. You're almost doubling his offense capabilities. And let's, if we get over here, look that he gives you a lot of good stuff. Flicks potency down. If the enemy has 50% or more health, Yoda gains 40% turn meter and foresight for 2 turns. If the enemy had less than that, he gets the offense up and defense penetration up for 2 turns. This is your AoE under him. You do special damage to everyone. Basically, you copy all the enemy's buffs and you put it on Grandmaster Yoda. And then he takes a bonus turn, as long as you have one other living Jedi. And once you get a good strategy is to use a Master Stroke, copy all the enemy buffs, and then turn around and do battle meditation. Yoda gains Snazzy up, protection up 30%, foresight for 2 turns. Then grants each ally every non-unique buff he has, excluding stealth and taunt, for 2 turns. Basically, you can take all his buffs and just basically give it to your entire squad. Yoda grants himself plus 35% turn meter and an additional 10% turn meter for each other living Jedi. So essentially, you're basically giving yourself 75% turn meter when you have the full squad alive. And then his big attack, deals special damage to target enemy, remove 70% turn meter. The enemy has less than 100% health, they are also stunned for 1 turn. So you get a kind of a built-in stun here, turn meter removal, and this here does a lot of damage. That's pretty much it for Grandmaster Yoda. Kind of show you his mods I got on him. Offense, that has to be defense, protection. But you can see I got offense, potency, a lot of crit chance to kind of help boost that offense. More offense, crit damage. You could use an offense triangle here if you wanted. I've got this here because it gives me crit damage, 25 speed, which is one of my better speed mods, 27 offense, offense arrow, and if it had some speed to go with that, it would be perfect, but all those stats are useful to him, so it's still a good arrow. And we're going to jump over here to the other part of the triangle, Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon is basically an attacker. I need to beef up his speed and mods. At the moment I got crit damage and crit chance, which is a solid tactic to use under him. You could use offense. You could beef up his survivability with a defense set or health if you didn't want to use crit chance, which might not be necessary as you get him up in relic levels. His crit chance at the moment, setting up 56%. He needs to be faster. I gotta work on his mods. But, you know, offense, I got 30 speed over here. Defense, I kind of boost up his survivability, health. So this one I kind of went with more survivability. But can definitely switch that around to be more offensive. He has a lot of good tools. He's got this unique thing where he can switch between a Taro and Mikashi form. When his basic, when you're in a Taro form, he basically attacks twice. In the defensive form, he gains 15% turn meter and recovers 10% protection. Adaptive form is what you're going to use to basically switch between the two forms. You switch, dispel all debuffs, and gain 100% turn meter. Essentially, you get a second turn. In a Taro form, you get a plus 100% offense, plus 30% defense penetration, plus 20 speed. As you can see, you're going to go a little faster and deal more offense. Mikashi, you're getting 100% counter chance, plus 60% tenacity and critical hit immunity. More defensive, kind of getting into kind of more of a tank role there. Decisive thrust, deal physical damage to your target enemy. This attack deals a plus 100% damage for each Galactic Republic Jedi ally. So you want to have all your other Jedi be Galactic Republic Jedi, because you'll get a plus 400% damage for this. If you're in a Taro form, and this ability defeats the enemy, you reset all of your cooldowns, which in essence, in theory, should let you basically use decisive thrust back to back if you was able to kill some enemy. If you're in defensive form, you dispel all debuffs on all your allies and you gain 25% turn meter. Obviously, if you're in the Taro form, you're going to have a much higher chance of defeating enemy, and probably the form you want to be in, preferably when you're doing decisive thrust, because under a Taro form you're going to have plus 100% offense and plus 30% defense penetration. And then, before we get into his benefits for the rest of the team, we'll look at his last unique first. You start in a Taro form. When you switch to Mikashi form, you recover 10% protection and gain protection up 30% for 3 turns. And you also have a special attack depending on which form you're in. You have a Taro lunge, where you deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict armor shred, which armor shred is always handy. Mikashi jab, daze all enemies for 2 turns, deal physical damage to target enemy, and this ability can't be evaded. Daze is really good. It definitely shuts down a lot of their counter chance or countering if they're constantly attacking you after you hit them. this is where he really boosts up your whole team. If all the allies are Galactic Republic Jedi, you gain additional 30 speed, 40% max health, and 20% offense. And all support healer role Jedi also gain additional offense equal to 10% of their max health. So you can, basically the whole team's going to get a bunch of offense, 30 speed, which is always great, and they're going to be more survivable. 40% offense is a fair amount, or 40% health is a fair amount of health to get. I'm running Kelleran Beck as the number 4 here because this is already a strong lineup, and he's a good territory war leader, and he has some good benefits to the team when going with Qui-Gon Jinn. Jumping over here, he deals physical damage to target enemy, grants foresight. Foresight is good because that gets back to, boosting damage. You get that 60 times your speed if you have foresight. But it is to a random ally for 2 turns. If it's Kelleran Beck's turn, you attack a second time. You get this mask called Assist. Deal physical damage. All allies gain offense up for 2 turns. And then call all Galactic Republic Jedi allies to assist. And if you have no Galactic Legends, all allies recover health and protection equal to 50% of the damage dealt. So you get you get healing in there. Mask Call of Assist. Jedi Bravery, you dispel all debuffs on all allies, which is always great. If you're going up against teams that like to put like healing immunity or just like start putting offense down or stuff like that, this will help clear that off. Deal physical damage to target enemy and deal additional true damage equal to 20% of Kelleran Beck's max protection. As you'll see that Kelleran Beck, you really want a lot of protection on him. We'll jump down to his unique real quick. If all allies are Galactic Republic Jedi, he loses 40% max health and gains double that as max protection. And then for every 10,000 protection Kelleran Beck has at the start of the battle, he gains a stack of Padawan lessons for the rest of the battle. Max 100. While he has protection, he has a 100% counter chance, 50% chance to attack again whenever he uses a basic ability. And he can't drop below 100% health while he has protection. If there is no Galactic Legends, when an ally is inflicted with healing immunity, they gain protection up. 40% tenacity up, so it kind of helps keep everyone alive. They're inflicted with target lock. This would be good against like Empire teams. I believe they like to do target lock. General Grievous. They have target lock quite a bit. They recover 20% health and protection, and you get 10% turn meter. He's in the leader slot. First time that he would be defeated, he instead recovers 100% health and protection, and gains a bonus turn. For every Padawan lesson he adds, he gains plus 20 defense penetration, plus 5% offense per stat. So he naturally gives himself offense boost while making himself tanky at the same time. And then if you want to run him as the territory war leader, he gives everyone plus 50% defense and nasty and plus 30 speed. So you're still getting some speed in territory war. At the start of the battle, allies gain Padawan lessons equal to the number of stacks on Keller and Beck for the rest of the battle. And you start off with Foresight for 2 turns. And then his Omicron. At the start of the battle, allies gain additional 5% offense for each stack of Padawan lessons on them, doubled while they have Foresight. While they have protection, you call another random ally to assist. First time that each ally loses protection, they can recover 50% turn meter, gain 150% bonus protection for 3 turns, gain 10% critical chance, critical damage, offense, plus an additional 2% for each stack of Padawan lessons on. So, tons of boost there. While Kelleran is active, allies have plus 500% defense. And why another Jedi has protection, Kelleran can't be defeated. So makes the team tanky, gives them speed, offense, does a lot for the team. I'm currently got offense and defense running on him. Obviously you can run crit damage, health. Health set would probably be better right here than defense. I need to get his speed up. I gotta rework some of his mods here. But you definitely want to be... Yeah, you could also do 3 sets of health if you wanted, because that's gonna boost up his protection, which would eventually boost up his offense. I'm actually gonna try that, running 3 sets of health mods, because you get tons of health mods. And then I'm thinking about switching out these protection mods here for health. Obviously you'd have to have 1 offense, 1 defense, but trying to at least have a minimum of 3. The circle, the cross, and the triangle being health, and then the arrow could be either speed or health, depending on what mods you have. That's kind of a general overview of him. The 5th spot really comes down to preference. You can run Luminar and Dooley, Ayla Secura, Barisafi, even East Cost is support. Amagundai support. Obviously, if you're running Barisafi or Luminari, they're gonna be they're healers, so they're gonna give you a chance to help keep the team alive. One nice thing about Barris, at the end of each of her turns, Barris dispels all debuffs from the weakest ally, gains them 10 and gives them 10% turn meter for each buff removed. Whenever allies critically hit, the ally recovers 20% health, and Barris gains 10% turn meter. This is nice. And her heal ignores healing immunity, so she equalizes the health, which ignores healing immunity, and then all allies recover 15% of their max health, gains defense up. And then plus on her basic, she has a 45% chance for allies to recover 6% of her max health. So she really can help keep your team alive pretty good. Ayla Secure is great. If you want to have lots of chances to stun, She does have a 35% chance to call an ally to assist if they are Jedi. They deal 50% more damage. Under her unique, she has 65% counter chance plus 50% counter damage. In addition, she stuns her target for 1 turn whenever she critically hits. She does give herself plus 10% critical chance. As you can see, I'm over here running a potency and critical chance sets on her. She does have some built-in survivability where she heals herself. Luminara, I was trying her out just to kind of see how her Omicron would work in the team. It does kind of have some anti-synergy with Cameron Beck and Coyote Monday, because down here it says other allies with protection up can't gain these bonuses, and these stacks of heal over time expire on other allies who gain protection up. So the protection up that you're getting from them kind of doesn't work with her as well, but she does. I mean, she is a decent healer. Each ally recovers health equal to 45% of her max health, gains heal over time, which 2 turns, recovers health equal to 20% of Luminar's max health. While in Grand Arenas, this also dispels all debuffs on allies, getting tenacity up. Luminar gains 50% speed for 2 turns. Heal over time. Whenever they trigger, they also recover 20% protection. While the allies have heal over time on them, they have a plus 100% critical avoidance or immune to turn meter reduction. And when a stack of heal over times is dispelled from the character, reduces cooldown ability by 1. That's the main thing she has. She helps give evasion up. Has ability block. The main thing for getting her up at the moment is that she's essential for the battle for Naboo, because she's the leader that you have to run on Battle for Naboo with the Jedi. You gotta run her with Kit Fisto, because when he does his turn for the tide, he gives everybody potency up. So that's kind of a rundown. I haven't really used these cost and I'm a gonna die. They do have anti-clone synergy, but that kind of gives you a general idea of the Qui-Gon Jinn team. Hope you enjoy it. And until next time, please subscribe.